Common cyber threats and how they work. In today's digital world, cyber threats come in many forms, and they're becoming more sophisticated by the day. Let's explore some of the most common types of cyber threats you should know about and understand how they operate. 1. Phishing attacks. Phishing is one of the most widespread types of cyber threats and involves attackers attempting to trick individuals into sharing sensitive information, such as passwords or credit card numbers. Phishing attacks usually come in the form of deceptive emails or messages that appear legitimate, often mimicking trusted companies or people you know. Clicking on a phishing link or providing information on a fake site can lead to identity theft, financial loss, and even access to your personal or professional accounts. 2. Malware. Malware is short for malicious software, and it's any type of software intentionally designed to cause harm to a computer, network, or user. This includes viruses, worms, trojans, and ransomware. Each type of malware operates differently. Viruses can spread between devices, worms can replicate to infect large networks, and ransomware locks users out of their systems until a ransom is paid. Malware can enter a system through various means, including email attachments, downloads, or compromised websites, and it can lead to severe consequences, from data loss to system shutdowns. 3. Ransomware attacks. Ransomware, a particularly dangerous form of malware that encrypts data on a victim's device or network, holding it hostage until a ransom is paid. This type of attack can be devastating, especially for businesses and institutions like hospitals, which rely on constant data access to operate effectively. Once infected, the victim has limited options: either pay the ransom, which can be costly and doesn't guarantee data recovery, or lose access to critical data. Ransomware is on the rise, with attacks targeting large companies and public systems globally. 4. Man-in-the-middle MitM attacks. A MitM attack occurs when an attacker secretly intercepts and relays messages between two parties who believe they are directly communicating with each other. This type of attack often happens on unsecure networks, such as public Wi-Fi, where attackers can eavesdrop and capture sensitive data like login credentials. MitM attacks can lead to unauthorized access to bank accounts, email, or other sensitive information, and they're challenging to detect without strong encryption in place. 5. Denial of service DDoS and distributed denial of service DDoS attacks. These attacks aim to overwhelm a system, server, or network with a flood of internet traffic, effectively shutting it down and making it inaccessible to users. While DDoS attacks come from a single source, DDoS attacks involve multiple systems, often using networks of compromised devices known as botnets. DDoS attacks can disrupt websites, apps, or services, causing inconvenience to users and potentially costing companies significant revenue. 6. Social engineering. Social engineering is a non-technical form of cyber threat, but it's highly effective because it preys on human psychology. Attackers manipulate people into giving away confidential information, often by pretending to be a trustworthy authority figure. Common social engineering tactics include pretexting, where an attacker creates a fabricated scenario to gain information, and baiting, where a user is tempted with a reward to click a link or download a file. By exploiting human trust and curiosity, social engineering attacks bypass many technical defenses. Understanding these threats is the first step in recognizing when you might be at risk. Cybercriminals rely on a lack of awareness to succeed, so simply being aware of these tactics can help you spot and avoid potential attacks.